That's right. That's right. All right, you ready? Good evening, everyone. This is to call to order the Board of Education for Laurel Highlands regular meeting. At this time, we'll have silent meditation and salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Mr. Frankhauser.
Mrs. Beal, absent. Mrs. Conway?
Here.
Mr. DeAndrea? Here. Mr. Donato?
Here.
Mr. Elias?
Here.
Mr. Kalinsik?
Here.
Mr. Landman?
Here.
Mr. Meadows?
Here.
Mr. Raymond?
Good evening.
8 present, 1 by phone.
Okay, thank you. Adoption of the agenda. I'd like to make a motion for the adoption of the agenda to include the addendum with executive session for contractual, legal, and personnel matters. Would somebody like to mention?
Is that going to be after the academic conference?
That will be after the academic foundation report.
Second. Moved by Mr. Raymond, second by Mr. Meadows. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Recognition of visitors and guests. Would anybody that's present tonight like to make a comment on anything that's on the agenda? Approval of the minutes for the regular meeting of February 19th, 2025. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Motion.
Second. Proper motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Who made that motion? I'm sorry.
Randy.
Okay.
And motion carries. Approval for the attendance records for the committee meetings and work sessions that were held on March 19th, 2025.
Motion.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. This evening is televised on WMBS Facebook channel. And superintendent's report, Dr. Wallace.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsik. First and foremost, we have people in attendance here tonight, and we are being televised. So we need substitutes in all categories for the school district: teachers, custodians, cafeteria workers, secretarial workers. If you know anyone that's interested, please apply with the district. We can use your help if you're interested in coming in and working with us. First thing this evening, congratulations. We are pleased to share exciting news of 2 of our students have been selected as local finalists in the National Civics Beat. As 2 of the highest scoring essay applicants from our Tri-County area, we are honored to recognize students Valerie Keiko and Brady Sorokman to compete in the next round of the National Civics Beat. This is hosted locally by the Greater Latrobe Laurel Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce. I think it would be good to know that Brady is an 8th grader and Valerie is a 7th grader. So congratulations to those students for a job well done. Next, we would also like to congratulate Tyler Williams, a talented junior baritone saxophone player, for his remarkable achievement at the Regional 1 Band Festival held at Ambridge High School in Pittsburgh. Tyler was one of only 3 baritone saxophonists who successfully auditioned through 2 rounds to make it to the Regional 1 Band. Congratulations to Tyler Williams. Great job. Mr. Kalinsik, that concludes my report this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Wallace. And for the Academic Foundation, a huge shout out to all the schools in our district for their generous donations. Each school donated items for the foundation's auction. The Academic Foundation was very appreciative and looked forward to serving teachers with innovative teaching ideas. Next up for the Academic Foundation, would like to extend a special thanks to all of the stakeholders and community members who purchased auction tickets and purchased snacks during the show. All of the proceeds benefit the students of the Laurel Highlands School District. And that concludes my report. And at this time, would somebody like to make a motion to go into executive session for contractual, legal, and personnel matters?
Motion. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. And Gary, that is noted at 6:05.
We'll have the board over into the science room.
50 cents. 50 cents. We're gonna save every penny.
Hey, you gotta get Press Christmas bills. And under. I'm okay with the other nerds. If you had a good history, I mean, it was, you're right. No enterprise.
Yeah, I already drank out of it. Why, what's wrong?
Yeah, Bev's here too if you want.
There's one there.
Yeah, help yourself. Help. Oh. Yeah, I don't think anybody tampered with it. What's that at? Oh, that's where I went to grade school. Hey, Gary, I'll do the motion and I'll just say the minutes will reflect at the time we come out of executive session.
I don't know what I want to do here.
Yeah, okay.
I guess I'm going to drop it.
Okay, Ed's sitting right beside me now.
Hey, Ed, you're doing a fine job.
You have to say that. Okay. Thanks, Joe. Okay. Would we like to make a motion to come out of executive session?
Motion.
Second.
There's a motion and a second that the minutes will reflect we come out at 7:17 out of executive session. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any opposed? Motion carries. Comprehensive Strategic Plan, Board Policy and Public Relations Committee. Mr. Donato.
Thank you, Mr. Clancy. Under Board Policy 1, I'd like to make a motion to approve the revision to our gifted policy found in Exhibit A.
Second.
Motion's been made and second. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Under BP 2, I'd like permission to partner with Intermediate Unit 1 in adopting the IDEA Part B and improving the policies and procedures in use for the 25-26 school year.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Mr. Frank, I have to abstain.
7 yea, 1 abstention. No, you don't have to. No, I'm sorry, you do not have to on that. There's not,
There's no money.
no money involved, correct. So you can vote.
I'll change that to pass.
Okay, so motion carries.
My report.
Thank you, Mr. Donato. Curriculum Committee, Ms. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Valente. C1, I'd like to put in the form of a motion, permission to post and award summer school and ESY positions, which is contingent upon seniority and numbers in the program.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
C2, I'd like to put in the form of a motion, permission to update gifted eligibility to be equivalent to the state standards starting July 1st, 2025.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
C3 is informational online kindergarten registration for the 2025-2026 school year. Parents can register on our website or scan the QR code on the flyers and signs throughout our community. After registering, parents will be contacted by the elementary school to schedule their kindergarten screener, which will take place the first week of May. As a reminder, all children registering for kindergarten must be 5 years old on or before August 31st, 2025. There are no exceptions. C4 is informational. The end of the third 9 weeks is Thursday, March 27th, 2025. Report cards will be sent home on Monday, April 7th, 2025. Grades and attendance are also located on the student parent portal. C5 is informational. The federal programs coordinators of the Fayette, Westmoreland, and Greene County held their annual parent and staff retreat at Lakeside in March of 2025. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Ms. Conway. Buildings and Grounds Committee, Mr. Meadows.
Thank you, Mr. Klinsick. I'd like to thank Mr. Galino for his report. I'd also like to thank Mr. Galino and his staff for their continued hard work, keeping our facilities looking top-notch. That concludes my report, Mr. Klinsick.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. Finance, Budget, and Taxation Committee, Mr. Raymond.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the bank reconciliation and board summary report found in Exhibit B.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Gary.
Mrs. Conway,
Yes.
Mr. DeAndrea,
Yes.
Mr. DeNunno,
Yes.
Mr. Elias.
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsik.
Yes.
Mr. Landman,
Yes.
Mr. Meadows,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond.
Yes.
8 yeas.
Motion carries.
Make a motion to approve the payment of bills found in Exhibit C.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Gary.
Mrs. Conway,
Yes.
Mr. DeAndrea,
Yes.
Mr. DeNunno,
Yes.
Mr. Elias,
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsik,
Yes.
Mr. Landman,
Yes.
Mr. Meadows,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond.
Yes.
8 yeas.
Motion carries.
Your investment report in Exhibit D is informational. Make a motion to approve the federal report found in Exhibit E.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion to approve the student activity athletic funds found in Exhibit F.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Gary.
Mrs. Conway,
Yes.
Mr. DeAndrea,
Yes.
Mr. DeNunno,
Yes.
Mr. Elias.
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsik.
Yes.
Mr. Landman,
Yes.
Mr. Meadows,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond.
Yes.
8 yeas.
And motion carries.
That's all I have, Mr. Klinsick.
Thank you, thank you. Health, Nutrition, and Foods Committee, Ms. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsik. H&F1, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the cafeteria report found in Exhibit G.
So move.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
H&F2, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve contract extension to Redstone Rehabilitation Services to provide occupational and physical therapy to qualified school-age students in the Laurel Highlands School District for 2025-2026 and 2026-2027 school years, and extended school year services for June and July 2026 and 2027, found in Exhibit H.
So move.
Motion's been made and seconded. Thank you. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That concludes for Mr. Kalinsik.
Thank you, Ms. Conway. Security, Safety, and Transportation Committee, Mr. Meadows.
Thank you, Mr. Klinsick. On the security, safety, and transportation, number 1, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve drivers and aides list for M&R Transportation found in Exhibit I.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Before I read the second item that's under security, safety, and transportation, I wanted to thank all the vendors that have worked hard with the district to get us to this point. Through their hard work and their cooperation with the district, we have saved over $800,000 from where we all began, just a few, month and a half, 2 months ago. The This was a very, very hard and very challenging decision for the district. And I really appreciate all the hard work from all that have participated. Under security, safety, and transportation, number 2, I'd like to put in the form of motion to award the transportation RFP to first student.
Second.
Proper motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Gary.
Mrs. Conway,
Yes.
Mr. DeAndrea,
Yes.
Mr. Elias,
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsik,
Yes.
Mr. Landman,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond,
Yes.
Mr. Denuno,
Yes.
Mr. Meadows.
Yes.
8 yea.
I'd like the minutes to reflect that the preferred chosen vendor was the lowest bid.
Motion carries.
That concludes my report, Mr. Clancy.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. Human Resource Committee, Ms. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsik. P1, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve additional substitute teachers found in Exhibit J.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
P2, requests for retirement or other leaves, resignations. I don't believe there are any at this time. P3, I'd like to put in the form of a motion, conference requests for the approval for Dr. Jesse Wallace to attend the Superintendent's Forum in Bedford Springs, April 30th, May 1st through 2nd, 2025. There is no cost to the district other than mileage and possible 2 meals.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That concludes our report.
Under support.
Sorry. P4, I'd like to put in form of a motion to approve additional substitute employees for support personnel Exhibit J.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
P5, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the paraprofessional update found in Exhibit K.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All
Yes,
the,
I have a question. On the exhibit. No, go ahead. I'm so sorry. That's okay. No question.
okay, thank you, Mr. DeAndrea. Any questions on the motion? Motion carries.
That concludes my report, Mr. Clancy.
Thank you, Ms. Conway. Athletic and Extracurricular Activities Committee, Mr. Lamon.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsik. Under A&E 1A, permission to solicit bids for fall sports, I'd like to put that in form of a motion at this time.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
Under AE 2A, approve doctors, dentists, and ambulance services for 25-26 school year. That's in Exhibit L. For the dental exams, for the school dentist, Dr. Kelly Hostetler, $2,000. That's grades K, kindergarten, 3rd grade, and 7th grade. Clark, Hatfield, and Marshall in the middle school. Team physician assistant, Eric Hopkins, $250 per football game at home. Fayette EMS, 2025 special event rates. Ambulance, $175 per hour. ALS ambulance, $225 per hour. I'd like to put that from the motion.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Probably
Aye.
roll call.
Under A&E
Wait,
3A,
Hold on.
Mrs. Julie
Wait,
Tupta
wait, wait,
is
Mr. Mayor,
assistant.
you gotta do roll
We're
call.
going to backtrack and do a roll call on the last item.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Roll call.
Mrs. Conway,
Yes.
Mr. DeAndrea,
Yes.
Mr. Denuno,
Yes.
Mr. Elias.
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsik.
Yes.
Mr. Meadows,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond,
Yes.
Mr. Lamon.
Yes.
8 yea.
Sorry about the oversight. Under A&E 3A, Mrs. Julie Tupta is a successful bidder for the assistant coordinator for outdoor school for the period of April 1st to June 30th, 25 at the prorated stipend amount. I'd like to put that in front of a motion.
Second.
Proper motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
A&E for the last item on the agenda for athletic and extracurricular activities. It's informational. The annual school picnic at Kennywood has been set for Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. Tickets information is available on display in the buildings and online for purchase for the event. Mr. Clinton, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Lamon. And we're going to go to the addendum. Dr. Wallace.
Thank you, Mr. Colinci. I'd like the board to consider a motion to approve a resolution adopting an amended statement of charges for employee A.
Motion.
Second.
Proper motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on that motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
I'd like the board to consider a motion to approve a discipline hearing for employee A on April 2nd, 2025 in the high school library.
Motion.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'd like the board to consider a motion to pause negotiations with ASME until further notice due to budgetary constraints.
Second. Or I make the motion.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor, say aye. Any
No.
opposed?
Who made that motion? And second was?
Olivia. And motion carries.
That's the end of the addendum, Mr. Colinci.
Thank you, Dr. Wallace. Legal advisement, Mr. Frankhauser.
Under L1 is a precautionary more than anything, but it does allow for the necessary notices that the superintendent may need to give in the event that there's a need for furloughs for economic and/or reduction of programs. By giving this authority, it does not mean that there will be furloughs, does not mean that that will in fact occur, but there are time restraints and time requirements that we must meet in order to have that availability in the event that it is necessary. So the request is for a motion to authorize the superintendent to provide the proper notices in the event of the possibility of furloughs for economic and reduction of programs.
Motion. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on that motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I would just like the board and the public to know and to be aware that that is not a unilateral decision that I would make. I would involve the board prior to any of those notices going out, making them aware of what is going on. It would not be something that I would just show up one day in the office and look at budgetary numbers and say this is what's happening. That's not how that would play out. It would be a team effort, and everyone would be involved in the decision-making process. Thank you, Mr. President.
Who made that second? I'm sorry.
I did.
I'm not as good as Kim at this.
We know.
Second issue, there are no grievances at the board level. Last legal issue, there has been an inquiry as to the possibility of the sale of a portion of real estate that is owned by the district that is behind the Marshall Elementary School, approximately 2.046 acres. There are three possibilities to allow the school district to sell any real estate that they have. First one is by public auction, which requires the setting by the school district of the parameters of that auction. Second is by sealed bids, which requires notices and the receipt of sealed bids also with parameters set by the district. And the third way is by a private sale, which would require a court action, a court hearing with extensive notices that are required in the newspaper and the legal journal, as well as the requirement that would need at least 2 appraisers to testify to the court that the price to be paid was in line with market value and a reasonable price for the property in question. So those three options are available for the school district to ever sell real estate. What I would recommend tonight is for the district to authorize myself to engage an appraiser one appraiser to come up with a market value for that specific piece of property, and then come back to the board for them to decide on which of those 3 methods they wish to engage, if any, to sell that property.
I make a motion.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed?
No. No, you're so
So we'll do a roll call. Mrs. Conway,
Yes.
Mr. DeAndrea,
Yes.
Mr. Donato,
Yes.
Mr. Elias.
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsik.
Yes.
Mr. Lamon,
No, I don't believe we want to sell any of our school district properties, so we don't want that.
Mr. Meadows,
Yes.
Mr. Raymond.
Yes.
7-1, motion carried.
Mr. Frankhauser, Solicitor's Report.
That's the extent of my
That's it.
report. Thank you.
Under general matters, Career and Technical Institute report, Mr. Meadows, anything to report?
Yes, Mr. Quincy. Upcoming at the Fayette Career and Technical Institute, we have on March 31st, we have an Easter paint and dip class coming up. Registration is open. That class is from 6 to 9. Again, that's on March 31st. On April 1st, Tuesday, April 1st, there is an Easter Bunny topiary class. That'll be from 6 to 9. Registration is also open for that one. And upcoming here in 2 months, May 13th, will be the graduation ceremony, and that'll be at Uniontown High School Auditorium at 6 p.m. That concludes my report, Mr. Quincy.
Under intermediate.
You want me to do the
Yeah,
intermediate?
if you could,
Okay.
Mr. Meadows, thank you.
Under Intermediate Unit 1 report, this is informational and action item. The Intermediate 1 2024 State of the Intermediate Unit is being held on Tuesday, March 25th, 2025, featuring a buffet-style dinner at 6:30 p.m. It will be held at the campus of Penn West University, California, PA. The student showcasing from participating districts will be held from 1 to 6 p.m. and in-person voting for IU1 Board of Directors will take place from 1 to 6 p.m.
There's not an action for.
There wouldn't be an action over
Correct.
there. I'll change that to just informational. That concludes my report, Mr. Quincy.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. Public comment. Does anybody who is in attendance tonight like to speak? Yes, sir, can you?
Thank you very much from all my brothers.
Any other, yes, sir.
Yeah, I just have to make a statement. You gotta like this. You got a contract with buses, and that's fine, I'm glad to see that. But being a tax collector, my concern is, are you saving money for the next 5 years on the buses? Do you see a decrease in what we're gonna charge? We're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
pay for buses next year.
Yes, sir. Overall, from where we started in the first round of RFPs to this one, a total of $818,000 in savings, and then a total in the first 2 years of the contract of approximately $300,000 per year. Then it evens out the third year, and then in the the fourth and fifth year, a little bit more money is being paid to first student than it would have been to the competitors. And then overall, there's roughly about $100,000 savings on that side of it when you compare the total for 5 years with first student and then the total for the next second competitor.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to make sure there was some savings involved in the next 5 years. We need all we can get. Thank you.
Any other public comment? Okay, thank you. Would we like to make a motion for adjournment?
My motion.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. I think you have to say that, Joe, but thank you.
Hey, Joe, hope you feel better.
Thank you.
All right. All right, have a good night. Bye.